Oh, we let so much cold air into this room. Freezing.
Welcome back, everybody. What do you get after 1.5 years of Higurashi? More Higurashi.
Benjima!
Benjima, get your ass in here. Skinner, everybody, all of you haters, get back here. I guess, Mommy, you can watch this in February 2026 and then pretend we only finished it now. As per Benjima's request, we're gonna restart from chapter 1. No. When we finished chapter 7, we put together the list of all the predictions we had made.
Benjima had something as we speak.
Nah, he's making a second account to resub again. When we finished chapter 7, before we started chapter 8, we made this whole thing about our predictions so far. Tifa marked most of mine down wrong, but that's fine. Now that we're done, it's time to debrief one last bit of Higurashi out of our bodies by looking at what became of our predictions, now that it's all said and done. Tifa, are you ready? I've reported your stream. You can do that, but it don't matter.
Did you misclick on resub tier 3?
Oh, thank you for all the money. Here is Higurashi When X Predict Aftermath Edition. Ta-da! No fancy animations because this time I can actually work in this file as we have it open. So, I have gone through the entire thing and I colorized it. And if you're colorblind, the text in italics, the wonky text, that implies that it has been debunked. Starting with the shared predictions. Satoko lays traps on the mountain that her parents died on. That's not the case because that was at a nature park. And the traps are behind the Sonozaki house. Satoshi did kill his aunt.
Yep.
We know that for a fact. Satoshi runs away after learning that Shion killed the aunt, taking the phone also because he can't stand being around Shion no more. Didn't happen in any fragment we saw. Therefore, not canon at least. See? First page, done already.
There's a
what?
There's 35 pages.
And? What's your problem?
You made it sound like there's like 5 pages.
We're having too much fun. Screw you, Tifa.
I had to look around because I got my laptop blocking the corner of the screen.
Stop being a hater. You live for this, don't you? Yes, mostly because I know it hurts you. No. Number 4, Kasai killed Satoshi. No, never happened. He's alive, actually. 5, Reina is acting cute to keep her anger away. No, that's just a thing she does.
Wait, was that a shared prediction?
Yes.
That was your prediction. I never agreed to that.
6, Reina's memory only goes as far as assaulting her. She wasn't assaulted. 7, Mion stole the body parts to throw them into the well after the Scooby Gang buried them together. This was confirmed. It wasn't she herself, but she made the Sonozakis do it. I think number 5 is kind of true, but not really either. Exactly.
I don't think acting cute was the main reason for that. That's just her personality.
Exactly. Now you will find some white ones. Those I didn't mark yet because we didn't know last time. Number 8. Hanyo rewinding time is to save oyashiro-sama from disappearing.
Well, that's wrong.
I would say that is wrong too because that's not expressly the goal. It's just to make her friend live. 9. Takano kills Tomitaku with a miracle drug and then burns herself in the oil drum in the mountains to become part of a legend. We were this close, but so wrong.
Yep.
Number 10. Takano needs Rika alive to transplant the queen carrier to herself.
I felt like that would have been such a good reasoning, but no.
That would have been metal as fuck, but
also wrong.
Apparently didn't happen. And never did.
She just needs it because Nomura... Or she just needs to kill her because Nomura ordered her to.
Yes.
Basically.
What a shame. A list of failures.
That's very red.
Number 11 and the last shared one. Takano causes her mysterious deaths to lead up to her attaining godhood.
Also wrong.
But that's true. Takano...
Oh, wait. The mysterious deaths. Those were before, yeah.
No, not true. The first mysterious death was caused by Hinamizawa syndrome.
But that wasn't...
The first mysterious death was the dam worker, and he went nuts, and that's why his colleagues killed him.
Yeah, but starting the second one, she did. So the question is, do you want to argue about the first one not being a part of it?
We said
And
it's
only
all
the
of them.
rest? Fair enough.
I mean,
Then
I
it's
didn't
wrong.
write it down like this, but we meant all of them. So
Yeah, fair. Then it's wrong.
she is only 99% to blame.
We didn't guess that the first one was an accident. So in that regard, yeah, it's wrong.
Yeah. To think the massacre happened just to spite Tokyo, who shut down a project and get them in trouble that they can't cover up. Deep state shit, isn't it? Time for Tifa's prediction. Yes, not that many, because Tifa likes to keep to herself.
Jack Rowe didn't write half of them down.
Because you didn't tell me to. Number 1, nothing is going to happen at the Watanagashi in chapter 1. That was not the case. 2, each chapter is an actual standalone and gives new information each time to solve the last arc of the game. No. Also not how it worked. 3, the chapters are connected through a time loop.
I'm pretty good.
Yes and no, but more yes than no, so she gets that point. Oishi married into a family, but divorced. It would have been funny, maybe in some of the other stuff.
Here I got influenced by you.
As it should be. Mion is the missing murderer of the initial death. No, that was a guy that Takano got rid of. 6.
Hey, look at all the green.
Rika helps Keiichi and gets disappeared. Not really, because Rika never got disappeared, / she always gets disappeared, and I think we wrote this down in chapter 1 when he opened up to her. So
I think so, yeah.
Not in the sense we meant it. Well, she should be married because it would make him more like Columbo. That's what I was thinking. 7. Mion has a cool-ass Yakuza back piece. Now we can argue whether it's Shion or Mion, but the one who has the tattoo is Mion, so Tifa gets the point. It's Mion. Shion and Satoshi had something, that is true. Number 9. Satoshi got killed by Teppei. No, he didn't actually get killed. That made me very happy in the end.
Yeah.
Shocked me, but made me happy. The white van, 10. The white van from chapter 1 is Takano's, most likely.
I mean, it was from the Mountain Dogs,
Yeah.
and the Mountain Dogs belong to Takano, so in that regard...
Any time a white van has ever been brought up, it was Okanoki Gardeners, so...
Yeah, who else would try to run Keiichi over?
They never tried to run him over, they were just driving down the street, I think. And he took that as such because he's already developing symptoms.
Oh, true. That's the
That was
one where
chapter
he
1.
went insane. Then it might still be wrong.
No, there are no other white vans ever mentioned other than Okanoki Gardeners.
True, but
So-
why do they need to?
Because you got the point, Tifa, accept it.
Okay, I'll take the point. I'll take the point.
By the way, Mion's gun is real. The joke is everyone thinks it's just an airsoft gun. Dark Lord, we just spoke about the ending of chapter 8. Don't make it make less sense. But thank you. It could be monitoring him for symptoms. Also true. 11. Rika is the reincarnation of Oyashiro-sama. Chapter 8 finally cemented it for good. It's nobody else. It's only Rika. 12. The opening of chapter 1 is Rika dying.
We still don't know who died.
I think I know. Here's my theory. I don't think anybody knows other than Ryukishi, unless it's been confirmed somewhere else. But today, while making this file, I double-checked the beginning of chapter 1. I think chapter 1 starts with Oyashiro-sama dying.
So
Or being
Hanyu.
killed. Hanyu. Because there's something about, oh, I loved her. We don't know who is doing what to whom. And I think the story ultimately is done in chronological order. It starts with the thing that sets all of this off, the death of Oyashiro-sama at the hands of their own child. And then the story in the present time happens.
My
But I
interpretation
don't-
is the chapter 1 beginning was Keiichi killing Reina and Mion. Both seem likely.
Possible.
The text can apply to both, yeah.
Do you want to leave it open? Because
Leave it open.
Nothing's
There's no-
confirmed.
Or I want to say if it's not confirmed, it's just wrong.
But it's also not... It's not deconfirmed.
Yeah, I guess. Leave it open.
It's also how the anime and the movie starts. See? 13. Rika's death starts a new Higurashi universe. Yes, they're called worlds. The Sonozakis, 14, have nothing to do with the Watanagashi murders. Tifa called that shit.
I was on a roll here.
But then she fucked up by saying 15. Shion killed Satoshi's aunt. Nope, he did by
I
himself.
feel like Jack. I now said everyone killed the aunt.
Yeah, and she even said it twice. 16. Keiichi dies at the end of chapter 2. Zombie Mion gets him, which is a hallucination. Yes. Not outright said, but effectively confirmed by Hinamizawa syndrome. 17. Shion didn't kill Satoshi's aunt, but the Sonozakis did it. No, it's Satoshi.
Also, now I remember I was countering you with these.
Yeah, and she got just as angry the last time we talked about this.
That's why I have so. I was wondering, like, why would I say this person killed the aunt, that this person killed the aunt? I'm like Jack, but now I remember I was countering you with these.
Maybe Jack killed Satoshi's aunt. Yeah, I did by reading the lines. 18. It was definitely Satoshi who killed his aunt. That's true.
This one probably came 5 minutes after 17.
I think seconds after.
OBS killed Satoshi's aunt.
Jack updating OBS, therefore it's still me. 19. Vono gets demoned away as the murderer. No. 20. Reina's father dies. Reina lives with Akihito and mom currently. Mom loses the child. Relationship is bad. Thankfully didn't happen.
That's very wrong.
It was that drug-using deviant who choked on a spoon. Surprised none of you got Hinamizawa syndrome with all these suspicions and theories. That was too wild even for me. 21. The narrator is Rika trying to change their fate somehow. We had that as wrong, but I think that's confirmed.
I don't even remember who the narrator was or what part of the text we considered narrator.
I think chapter 2 or 3, when Tomitake was found dead and Irie came to investigate. Sorry, made a mistake there. Yeah, I think the narrator, the voice from beyond being Rika is confirmed by the end. Because she's all like, oh, look at what we can do together. Talking to Hanyu.
Fair.
22. The trigger for each chapter is Rika dying.
Right.
Nice. You caught that. 23. The mystery drug is the parasite. I know it's not the parasite, but it's derived from the parasite, so it still counts. I'm being nice to Tifa for once. 24. Tomitake, Rika, and Keiichi died from the maggot disease. That's in chapter 3, I think.
I don't remember.
But
technically, all 3 of them have died from the maggot disease.
Not Rika.
AKA...
Rika never has.
Rika has injected herself with the mystery drug, which is the maggot disease, which is Hinamizawa syndrome. So technically...
Damn!
But it's not how I meant it though, so it's still wrong.
Okay. And affects a parasite, to be honest. Yeah, potato.
In the end, I'm right, but not in the chapter where I said it.
The creature Reina saw at night near the phone booth was?
Aliens.
No, it was nothing. She saw nothing. Potentially. Maybe it was a cicada. Or maybe it was a bunny or something, but it wasn't that. 26. Keiichi's oyashiro-sama, not Rika. I left that open because chapter 8 wasn't done yet. That is not true.
Just leave the number.
I'll leave you. 27. Reina will kill Rika. Never happened. 28. Keiichi is Oyashiro-sama's incarnation. Again, so important, Tifa said it twice.
There was probably a lot of time in between that.
Potentially, I'm not going to look that up though.
You could have left it out.
No.
Keiichi definitely isn't Rika, yeah, you're right about that.
That is true. But Tifa redeems herself. 29. Everybody had dreams that made them not do the thing that ends up ruining everything in chapter 7. That is correct. And 30. Hanyu is the extra footstep some people have heard. Hanyu knocks through the basement. Not outright said, but everything points to that, so I think that's it.
I should have made that 2 points.
Should have. That would have been smart for your point score. 31. If Satoshi shows up, it's of his own accord. Nobody found him or told him anything. So close, but not at all the point. 32. The mountain dogs kill Satoko's aunt to keep her from being stressed. That did happen. Number 33. Nomura makes Takano kill Rika. I want to say yes. Because Nomura is
wait.
influencing Takagi.
I called that one. Fuck. Yep. I'm pretty good.
Yep. Tifa gets that one.
I knew it.
And 34. The mountain dogs killed Tomitake while he was reaching out to the bloodhounds. Thankfully, they didn't. Maybe in other fragments, not in the world as we saw it in chapter 8. Doo-doo. Time for Jack's predictions. That's me. Keiichi is the killer from the beginning of chapter 1. He killed Reina. We don't know. We don't know. I don't believe it to be the case. I think it's the original death of Hanyu or oyashiro-sama, but we don't know. Stuff will happen at the festival. Number 2.
That's where shit started.
That's where Tifa started getting mad at me 1.5 years ago, and that did happen. Number 3, Tomitake is actually a fake name and is related to one of the 3 families. No.
Sure. And that's when I countered with the nothing will happen at the festival.
That is true. We are nothing if not equally petty.
Just to counter this one.
4. All the families, including Tomitake's, are connected to the dismemberment murder. No. Other than by all having Hinamizawa syndrome, probably? No. Doesn't count. 5. Satoshi is Tomitake.
Oh, that started early.
Didn't happen. 6. There is a chemical being released during the burning of things during Watanagashi which causes someone to go nuts. No.
I remember that was a very long argument.
I thought I had something. 7. Rena was sexually assaulted. Thankfully the story never went there, and as far as we know that didn't happen. Good. 8. Chapter 2 has something happen so that Keiichi loses memories conveniently. Yes, it's a whole different world. That's not memory loss. Would have been an interesting twist. I know, you should hire me as a writer. 9. If there's a time loop, it closes with a murder at the beginning of chapter 1. No, it did not. Because there was no time loop. It turns out it was all one cohesive story. 10. Mion got killed in chapter 2, mistaken for Shion. Shion also took over for Mion in chapter 1, possibly. Yes. Yep. We don't know the last part, but it's plausible, and the first part is definitely true.
Well, the last one also happened.
We don't know in chapter 1.
Yeah, but in every chapter they admit that they
hint at it.
Swap places.
But they never tell you when either. So.
Yeah, but then you can count on it being right.
11. Oishi is Shmion's grandfather. Would have been amazing, but didn't happen. Also, please excuse the title. 12.
Wow, I'm so taken out of it. Oh my god.
That's why I fixed it.
I can't continue.
I do that for most of the time, but there isn't any revealed Shion appearances in chapter 1. Exactly.
Revealed? No, but...
12. Mion saved Keiichi from the delinquents, not Shion. I believe they mentioned that. I think that is confirmed. I think it was Mion.
You sure? You think? That's not confirmed. Think is not confirmed.
You all have until the end of the stream.
I'm gonna Google this. Spoilers are over.
Oh, now we can Google things.
We can Google this. Who saved
Tifa doing fact checking
from the delinquents? I know it was mentioned. Shion.
No, that's Google AI. Fuck that shit. Find the real source.
We're going down.
People on Reddit asking the same question. Mion and Shion confusion.
Okay, let's check what the people of Reddit have to say. It seems to be Shion.
I don't know.
They say it's Shion.
But do you know, Tifa? Reddit is the source of truth, confirmed. With how shitty Google has become for finding answers, I usually go to Reddit for things. Which is not necessarily a great idea to begin with either, but...
Only for Shion to show up with an angry mob. It is Shion.
That's a review of the anime.
It's Shion in every single link I click on.
Okay, fine.
There hasn't been a single Mion.
Fine.
You got it the other way around.
This one goes in the debunked pile then. It's probably Shion. The only person who knows for real is Ryukishi-sama. Tifa didn't come up with that theory. I can't gaslight her. Or you. 13. The dog Rika talks about in chapter 2 is Ooishi. Actually, I think in hindsight there were mountain dogs, but we don't know. It's impossible to know.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about. Oh, the cat did the thing and the dog did the thing. Maybe the dog is the mountain dogs, but who would be the cat? I don't know.
I'd leave it open.
Yeah. 14. It was Mion that dies and Shion killed her in chapter 2. Got that right. 15. Mion used Shion's corpse as a decoy in chapter 2. Nope, didn't happen like that. 16. Keiichi is oyashiro-sama. I too predicted the same thing multiple times.
Should have been a shared one.
Only to be wrong. Yeah, but at different times, so I didn't realize. Oh well. 17. Satoko was nuts because she feels she is losing Keiichi / she didn't give her credit. No, my homegirl never went terminal psycho murderer. And no, that time she pushed Keiichi off a bridge.
She killed her parents. She did go psycho murderer.
But other than that, she never did anything wrong. Okay,
Potato, potato, right?
I already forgot about it.
Every
yes,
kid,
true.
when they're young, is supposed to hate their parents. That doesn't count.
At some point it happens. I think the dog of the mountain dogs are Tomitaka and Takano who broke into virtual storehouse, while the cats, Shion and Keiichi, was bad for them.
Makes more sense.
Possible. Yeah.
I still say leave it open because it's not confirmed.
When has that ever happened? Except for that one time. I just love Satoko. Satoko was the biggest 180 for me. I didn't like her in the beginning.
Satoko was best girl from the start.
Satoko deserves to be protected and loved and hugged and petted all the time. 18. Keiichi's...
Wow.
Keiichi's parents are involved with murderers. Maybe in a spin-off, but not on screen ever. 19. Keiichi causes bad things to happen every time he hurts the feelings of a person in his life. Almost! I was so close! It's not that though, so it doesn't count. 20. Irie is Satoshi. No, Satoshi is Satoshi. Jack, why don't you know that? 21. Satoshi killed his aunt.
I bet you only got that after I got it. This is one of those things where I say something and then 2 seconds later you go, aha! I know it!
But do we know Satoshi wasn't a robot? 22. Coach is Satoko's biological father. Not as far as we know. I love how trying to use the original twin switch thing can't work as a technicality either. No matter how you look at it, it's Shion, it's not Mion, and technically the Mion we know was originally Shion.
Yeah, that broke my mind at the beginning.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the more my head hurts. It's not actually clear who Satoko's biological father is. You're saying I have a chance?
Oh, Satoko.
With my point? No. 23. Takano is the murderer that kills during Watanagashis. I called that shit.
No, it's wrong. Because you are implying all of the Watanagashis.
Point me. 24.
You can keep the point. I'm just pulling your leg. 24.
Keiichi's mom is actually the 7-footed daughter. Why was it brought up that Keiichi's mom is originally from Hinamizawa and then never again? Red herring? Maybe. Still ticks me off. 25. The Gears and Honey and Why Like Rainy Days texts are written from a POV of the same person. I believe that to be the case, and that person is Rika in her function as oyashiro-sama. Where's my green? There, thank you. True, Satoko's mother has a lot of partners. Yes, one of them has to be the dad, but I don't think it's Irie. I think they would have said something. 26. Yukie dies in chapter 4. She was brought up, she had to die, it's Chekhov's gun.
Yep.
27. The corpse of her beginning being taken out causes volcanic gas eruption. That was the beginning of chapter 1 when we found the dead body.
Moving through the pipes and the dead body, because of the heavy rain, shifted, accidentally fell into a pipe, landed into the sewer.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Not the dumbest thing I said in the 1.5 years.
Oh, that's true.
That's half a reason they moved here, yeah. See? And Mr. Maibara saw Rika and Hanyu playing and thought it was very pretty, so he decided to move here. Close enough. The infamous drain pipe theory.
Yeah.
People will debate this for hundreds of years. 28. Oyashiro-sama is actually real and its own entity. Yes. That happened. 29. The way to figure out the rules is to look at all the circumstances of each death. The rules
that was the rule. Y,
Oyashiro-sama's curse.
Z, X, I already forgot them.
Oyashiro-sama's curse.
Was it about the curse? Wasn't this when we were talking about... No. This was when they were explaining those 3 rule things.
No? That happened. Tifa, we still have 15 pages.
Oh, yeah.
I know this one. 30. Mion starts hating Shion because she steals Satoshi from her. She was jealous when they talked a lot, but not like that. It was just another symptom of Nimizawa syndrome. 31. Chapter 5 is Mion reading Shion's diary, and Mion is going to take over as the main character at the turning point of the chapter. No, it remained Shion. But would have been cool. Could have been cool. 32. Kasa and Yoshiro were sent to demon away Satoshi. No, that was Irie actually. And he wasn't sent, he was called. 33. Shion killed Satoshi's aunt, the lunatic that was caught as a patsy set up by Fusunozakis to defend Shion.
So close though.
I had all the beats and I missed all of them. Yeah, it was Satoshi. And then the rest is true. But not for Sonozakis, but yeah, anyway. 34. Rika is the murderer of all the victims. That would have been sick though. Just saying. Technically, Mion did become the main character of Chapter 5. I know, right?
True.
Yeah, but...
that was still my favorite. That was my favorite chapter, by the way.
Yeah. I think I agree. That one had me punched in the gut the most. Yeah, technically Mion, Shion, Shmion, but not in the sense of it. Takano killed... 35. Takano killed Tomitake, bandwagon, crazy cultist. But this has nothing to do with the curse. Again!
If you didn't add that, but...
I could smell the truth. But it was just a thought.
This is where you enter the Dexter meme with the guy behind the wheel and he's like...
I can't prove it.
I just can't prove it yet.
36. Shion has the same tattoo as Mion. No! Only one of them got it. 37. Shion is the firstborn and hence has the demon.
That is true.
That is true.
Didn't we already know that in Chapter 7?
I don't recall why I didn't mark that, but I'll take it. 38. This old man is a clue when it's Shion posing as Mion. I didn't pay enough attention. If that's a thing, please somebody tell me, but I don't think so. 39. We are halfway through mine, by the way. There's over 80, I think.
Yeah, and still, by the way, with mine being less, I also have more points than Jack. Because as you can see, all of this is red.
Technically, because of daylight savings time, it's already 11. Tifa needs sleep. I need to hurry up. 39. 80. Yes, I talk a lot. 39. The differences in the chapters are due to the Sono skies? Sonozaki's...
It's fine.
Story being told by different people.
No.
I don't know what I just fixed, but it still doesn't make sense. No. 40. Rina knows Reina from her old school. No, she is her stepmother to be, until she isn't. 41. Reina lives in an abusive household, domestic violence. Thankfully, no, she was spared that fate. 42. Reina's talking to herself reflects her Reina personalities. Not really in the sense that I meant it. Shion uses that phrase too when she's acting as Mion. Possibly. 43. Akihito breaks up with Reina's mom, and when she loses the child, her mom then stays with Reina's dad. No. Thankfully, the mother never appeared again. 44. Rina uses the same perfume as Reina's mom. Would have been a nice touch, but no. She hates it because it's Rina's. 45. Chapter 3 opening is after Keiichi killed the person on the scooter, which was Rina. No. Time reset thing. 46. The narrator is Oyashiro-sama trying to broker peace. Technically also true, because Rika is Oyashiro-sama.
But I want to say this doesn't count for you, because I already had this way earlier.
You didn't stop me back then, you're not going to stop me now.
I stopped you plenty of time. I stopped you with like 40 of these and they're still on the list.
47. Rika can actually see ghosts and Oyashiro-sama tells her things. Yes, because she is Oyashiro-sama.
Oh, no, she's not a ghost.
But she can see ghosts.
She's a demon.
She's
a yokai. No, it's fine. You can't. No, you can't change that afterwards.
Supernatural beings. Glad Rena's mother never comes back. Rena deserves better for her mental health. Agreed. Ooishi, 48. Ooishi involving Rena investigation about Tomitake makes her paranoid, and that's why she starts pursuing Keiichi with a hatchet. True. Arguably. He adds to her symptoms.
Yeah, fair.
He makes it worse. That was one of her rules. Actually, it's not a ghost, it's a yokai. It's not a cartoon, it's anime. Yes, true. Rigged, always has been. 49. Rena's delusions are caused by having spent enough time with her Fruitas before she left Misawa, and she subconsciously remembers Litas. Not confirmed. 50. The people in the white van look for Rena because they need to get to her house to deliver furniture. No, it was the mountain dogs. 51. Oyashiro-sama was Irie's ancestor. Truly deconfirmed unless he somehow is related to the Fruitas as well.
Oh, look at all the red. It's pages of red.
52. The mystery drug is concocted from something in Onigafuchi's swamp. We don't know that the thing lives in the swamp. So no. I meant like a substance. 53. The creature Reina saw at night near the phone booth was a bunny. No. It was aliens. Potentially. 54. Both Keiichi and Rika contain parts of Oyashiro-sama. I'll stop there because that's not the case. Oyashiro-sama is not in Keiichi. 55. Reina will trigger the volcanic gas incident in Chapter 6. She could have, but she doesn't. Through her actions. But even then, that's too much of a stretch. 56. What triggers the calamities is her friends not opening about their feelings to each other, trusting each other enough. Confirmed.
That is true.
That
was the whole thing.
Confirmed. Ryukishi himself confirmed it in the final moments.
Yeah.
Chapter 57. Chapter 8 is Rika telling the friends about Oyashiro-sama, therefore solving Higurashi.
That's not...
Also true.
What do you mean solving Higurashi?
She solved the issue.
Not by telling her friends about Oyashiro-sama.
But she did. No, that's the one thing she didn't tell them. She hasn't.
She didn't say, hey, this is my friend here, and she's Oyashiro-sama, the god, by the way, so no.
She told them everything except that. I'm mad now. I was so sure I was gonna get this one.
It's okay, you got 1 green on that page.
58. To break the circle of Nobody sees us. To break the circle of Oyashiro-sama having to live a little bit of Rika's life until she is fair to die, you have to stop playing. That was actually brought up as a meta solution in Chapter 8, but that's not what you're intended to do, so it doesn't count. Chapter 8 ends with beginning of Chapter 1 forming a perfect loop, number 59. Nope, thankfully no.
No perfect loop. 60.
Irie is Oyashiro-sama. No. 61. Hanyu is Rika's other personality or imaginary friend. Thankfully, no. 62. Chapter 7 is gonna be pretty much the happy end / perfect route until Rika dies anyway. Unfortunately, I felt that.
Yep.
63. Hanyu is Rika just talking to herself in a different persona. No. 64. Irie is the murderer of Tomitake Takano for some reason. No.
Nope.
65. The dilemma of Higurashi is to choose which friend gets the happy end. Rika dies or Rika suffers. Yes, but also no.
Very much no.
Thankfully, no. Dum, dum. 66. Chapter 8 will have Rika sacrificing herself for good and saving her friends as her ultimate fate. No,
wrong.
She swatted the bullet out of the air.
She caused a miracle.
No, she grabbed it and then held it. 67. Rika will die her final death lamenting the beautiful sky above. Happened kind of in Chapter 7, but it wasn't her final death, so it doesn't count.
Technically, it was the final death that we know of.
No. 68. Hanyu is somehow causing Rika's infinite deaths because she doesn't want to be alone after Rika dies.
Nope.
Does this still fit?
Also debunked. Just leave it. Make it red.
It's a typo. It's fine. It's wrong anyway. She doesn't do it because of that. 69. Nice. Takano became a queen carrier to rewind her own time to make her grandfather great again. Thankfully, no.
I was still so certain that Takano becoming the queen carrier was the end goal.
I thought the queen carrier held much more importance.
Yeah.
That was such a nothing burger. 70. Takano will kill Koizumi for not helping Hifumi. No, he just died of natural causes. Probably sex. 71. One of the entities between the world's fragment is Takano. No. It's Rika and Hanyu. 72. The mysterious young woman is Takano after achieving godhood influencing herself.
No.
In the same vein, 73. The mysterious young woman is Takano having gone L5. No.
No, that's exactly what I told you.
It's Nomura, Jack. Why don't you know that? Oh yeah, because you don't know the story.
Oh, the amount of times I had to stop you here.
74. Rika believing hard enough is what enables Hanyu to become visible to others.
I want to say wrong because it wasn't Rika believing.
Correct. Hanyu needed to believe. Therefore, incorrect. Last page. 75. The curse of Oyashiro-sama is to die for somebody else's sins. In case of Rika, it's the sins that led to Takano becoming like this. No, the curse of Oyashiro-sama is Takano killing people and pinning it on a god. 76. Nomura is to Takano what Hanyu is to Rika.
Nope.
Nope.
You have this one 3 times in there.
Yeah, but different flavors. Maybe one of the shots will hit. 77, my final prediction. Takano will get a happy end somehow. And she did.
She indeed did.
It's post-credit, but it still counts.
Wait, didn't we say it's not canon?
Even if you go
But you said somehow,
by the ending
so
as per the credit scroll, they are treating her and Tomitake is visiting her. So I want to say, as far as happy endings can go for somebody like this at that point,
She still gets handed over for punishment and probably will land in prison.
better than death.
No, I disagree with that.
I think it's better than that.
Nah.
Nope, Nomura's to Takano, Takano's to Tomitake. Well, that was close. Wait, what?
We waited.
Type quickly.
But GG.
I don't want to pressure you, don't worry.
I do kind of appreciate that your last one was correct.
At least I stuck the last one.
Yeah, exactly. Like you had to struck something, right?
And that was Higurashi When X Predict Aftermath Edition.
You know what I just realized as an aftermath?
Tell me.
We thought we would finish stream at like the 31st.
That's correct.
Or finish Higurashi at like the 31st.
That's
right
correct.
in time for November.
That's correct. Now
But
we
we
have
didn't.
all of next week to figure out what we want to do.
Yeah.
And I have no clue. I never expected to get to this point. This is the dog finally catching the car. I mean, I said I wanted it to be done and completed by November.
Yeah, but we never believed.
But honestly, I
Like,
faked it.
We even had arguments off stream
Yeah.
where I was like, if we don't finish by the 31st,
We
we're gonna
thought
keep
about this.
going with Higurashi. I'm not gonna pause Higurashi for a month
We thought
in
about
November just to continue in December then when we're this close to the
I
end.
hard refused. I was like, no, I don't care. Then it will be a cliffhanger for a month.
Yeah,
I'll
I
do
was
that.
threatening to make him stream alone.
That's true.
Because I was not gonna do that. In the end, it doesn't matter because we did finish earlier.
Alright, Umineko. Ruben, at this point in time I can tell you, no. Don't wait for it. I don't think it's ever gonna happen.
I also don't think I'm gonna go through the Umineko visual novel at all,
But the manga.
but probably the manga.
Understandable. They never really get back to Nomura after, other than, I guess that explains it. Yeah, they don't need to, she's just another corporate drone in the Tokyo thing. She also just does what she's supposed
She's
to.
still part of Tokyo. I mean, she wrote the whole drafting, so you know
Yeah.
she's still there, she's still in there, she doesn't end up with the consequences, and
Oh.
Deep State remains Deep State.
Really quick, because I forgot that earlier, you know who I liked in a sense? Okonogi. I mean, he's a piece of shit, but Okonogi knows he's a pawn in this huge game.
Yeah.
He is the marionette, the puppet, knowing there are strings, but he knows. He doesn't even try to cut them. He's like, yeah, I'm a soldier here. I do these things. Here, Takano, you should kill yourself. It's easier.
At the end, I could appreciate Okonogi. It's like, okay, the Bloodhounds aren't in yet. We still have a chance to win this. It's not fully over. And when it was over, it's like, okay, boys. Yeah. That's it.
Okay, and cleanest way would be if you please finish yourself off. Can you just do that for us? We're gonna shoot you otherwise, but honestly, it's easier this way. It's sad, it's messed up, it's very detached, but... Who is Frederica Berncastle? I was thinking about that during the toilet break earlier.
If we need to put a known name on it, Rika makes the most sense.
Yeah.
And otherwise it's an unknown.
If Frederica Berncastle is a character that we have seen in the game, then it's Rika. But I also never got that confirmed other than the suspicion of Keiichi when he talks to Rika about the poem that she read out to him. But for all we know, Frederica Berncastle is a poet in the world of Higurashi, and she knows that poem.
Yeah. Agreed.
And by the way, from this point onwards, you can just tell us this shit. At least right now, because...
There's no more spoilers.
I will now start looking up things Higurashi. I can do that now. I cleanse myself, I cleanse you.
But before you keep talking, Benjima, it is over.
It is now over.
It is over.
Yes.
Officially over. I can't believe you. It's like Chinatown, you never leave it.
Oh, alright then. Yeah, it's Rika. Where does it confirm that, Dark Lord? I'll take it. I believe you. But is that in one of the extra things? It's the adult Rika, the Rika who is depressed and jaded. In Psycho Roshi. Okay.
Okay.
I don't think I'll ever check that out. Because...
At least for the next couple weeks, months, I've seen enough Higurashi.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm still gonna finish the manga.
I've done 8 chapters. All the other stuff, that's okay. You can read that, you can enjoy it. I don't think I'll touch it. If I ever do, not anytime soon. But in a European way is Frederica. I wouldn't know how else to read it, because it sounds like a very German name to me. Berncastle is her favorite wine. Okay.
Oh, they do make really good wine in Berncastle.
That's true, we've been there once. Yeah. And I had the nicest... I don't like wine at all.
It's such a really sweet white wine that they don't make anymore. Oh, that shit drank like lemonade.
Yeah, they had a little...
Absolutely divine.
They had a little scale, like a scale, but like a little note there, denoting the different amounts of sugar levels in the wines, and we asked for the sweetest one, which they explained had like 26 times the amount of sugar most normal wines have.
Oh, that I don't remember.
That was
I just
nice.
remember...
It didn't taste like wine.
Really enjoying that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice.
It drank like lemonade.
Yeah, like a cocktail kind of. It was so strong in flavor and sugar that you could not taste the alcohol.
Yeah, it was really good.
Suddenly I feel so much lighter. Skinner, don't go into the light. Do not go into the light. Please.
Well, now we can argue what we're gonna play for the next 3 streams. I suggested starting November earlier, but as you can see, that's absolutely...
No, November doesn't start until it's November. And I still wanted to make a cute little trailer for everybody and post it on YouTube as a surprise. And it's not November yet. We don't start on Tuesday with November. That isn't until Sunday.
So now we can argue tomorrow.
Yes.
About what we will play for 3 streams.
For 1.5 years, we had no arguments about this. I forgot what this feels like. But tomorrow, by the time I post the schedule, Tifa will have to have decided. You will see. I have a couple ideas. I just need to get her into it.
Yeah, same, but it needs to fit in 3 streams.
That is true.
I refuse to start anything that we're gonna pause for a month 1 week before.
Don't let her bickering get to you. You see my Higurashi Season 2 trailer or just Season 1? Both.
I haven't seen Season 2 yet.
I've seen both. Jacoban Castle also Rika that remains in the sea of fragments in the end. I don't care. If it didn't happen within chapter 8, then it might as well be fanfiction to me. Is it all still written by Ryukishio-7, the other Higurashi add-on bits and pieces, or did other people take over? That's, I think, my final question. Because I want to say, if Ryukishi wrote it, then I'll take it, but if somebody else did, then it's like, most of it. Okay. Fair enough, but I like this. It ended with the world of Higurashi is now yours. There are many other worlds and fragments. So in a very beautiful way, he tells you,
do with it what you want. Fanfiction is open.
You can believe it happened, you can believe it doesn't happen. It can be a side story, it can be a main thing. It's all up to you. And I say I'm done by the end of chapter 8. That's good. That's all I need. I'm happy with the way it is. So I'll do a quantum mechanics thing, and if I don't observe it, it doesn't exist.
Yep.
All side stories would only sparsely tend to inform the main series. Hogwash. Poppycock.
I think it's slowly time to head towards the end. And I'm just gonna...
fast time to do this.
No. I just wanted to say thank you guys for sticking with us through these 1.5 years. Especially those that didn't enjoy it.
Thank you, everybody. It's been 1.5 years. And whether you've been with us from the beginning of this time, whether you came in later, whether you're gonna watch this at some point on YouTube later on, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Appreciate everyone agreeing on Jack's gaslighting and the 600 commands we had to make for it.
A couple have started here, yeah. I had hair when you all started. That I know to be not true. That part I know is a lie.
You're goddamn welcome.
It's tested my friendship and tempered it in patience. Patience is a virtue.
No, that is very true. I mean, Jack also tests my patience and friendship quite often.
So do you, but...
No. I was perfectly fine here.
Love is a give and take. Sometimes you do compromise in relationships.
No, it was all you.
The compromise is that I'm right and I'm awesome. And Tifa needs to adjust. Tifa, thank you, last but not least, for doing all of this with me. I couldn't have done it without you, and even if I did, I wouldn't have wanted to.
That's very sweet.
The true Higurashis is the time we got to spend together.
Yeah, that's very true.
Don't argue now, we've made it through. I think you just recommended earlier that we start over from chapter 1. But there's all the side content that Dark Lord mentioned.
We can do that in January. Start fresh.
There's a Steam sale coming up at some point again. I can buy them just for you, Benjima, and we'll do all of them as well.
True, Higurashi is the friends we made along the way. Exactly.
So you don't end stream. I hated that you got me checkmated with my own words. No, we're done. We're done. Benjima, you're free. We're done. He got you. No, I dodged that bullet. We are done. This is the end of Higurashi.
I think we will die live on stream.
It's done. It's over. We have survived the curse of oyashiro-sama.
Yes, indeed we have. I was 12 when they started.
One final question, Tifa?
One final question?
Do you believe?
Probably still not, no.
Yeah, same. Sorry, Hanyu. Doesn't help if anime continues into the pervy arcs before it tries to get into any kind of serious side story, so it's already irritating.
Oh yeah, the anime. We gotta go into the anime.
You had me at pervy, why do you... Tifa, for the last time in a Higurashi stream, probably forever, please press the button.
Pressing it.
Thank you, everybody. We made it. We made it. Booyah. See you next week with something that is not Higurashi.
Thank you.